Dear brothers and sisters, today's reading from Matthew's Gospel comes after a discourse in which Jesus reproached peoples who has witnessed his mighty deed, yet still lack belief. In this context, today's Gospel explains the reason for this unbelief and reveal what is necessary for faith. Today's Gospel also continues to enhance our understanding of discipleship, as last week's Gospel did. Jesus said in the Gospel, "You have hidden these things from the wise and intelligent, and have revealed them to infants." Here Jesus is speaking of the fact that the rabbis and the wise men rejected him, while the simple people accepted him. It is a contrast between the unbelieving Pharisee, who are intelligent and learned, and the simple, uneducated, faithful disciple, tax collectors, and sinners who follow Jesus, who are like infants or the little ones. Many times the Gospel points out that the disciple did not understand what Jesus said, but the scribe and Pharisee realized that Jesus' words were aimed at them. Therefore, the question is just not whether one understands intellectually, but whether one accepts spiritually. Jesus did not condemn intelligence and praise stupidity. He condemned the pride and resistance that come from trusting only one's only intelligence and understanding. He praised and acknowledged the trust and dependence that arise from one's own inadequacy. The pride of highly educated scribe and Pharisee make them unwilling to accept Jesus, who is born of a simple carpenter. They understood that Jesus' proclamation would change their values, damage their interests, and destabilize their status. They refused after carefully consideration. On the contrary, the common people have no intellectual, psychological, or material barrier, so they freely appreciated and accept Jesus' preaching. Jesus thanked Heavenly Father for revealing the truth to the common people. The God of heaven and earth wishes to reveal to us the truth of faith, which is beyond our limited understanding. Only the humble can open their hearts to receive this truth. It is faith that transcends our reason, and our eye can see more than our limited perception can visualize. For example, many parents do not have much academic knowledge, but have faith and know the truth. But many young people who finish university as intellectual do not have faith and do not know the truth. These parents have more wisdom than their kids, because wisdom does not come from academic knowledge, but from revelation of faith. The second part of Gospel calls to our attention the unity between the Father and the Son. Since Jesus referred himself as the Son, from the Gospel, no one knows the Son except the Father, and no one knows the Father except the Son, and anyone whom the Son chose to reveal him. It is an astounding self-focused statement from Jesus. He proclaimed that only he has a true relationship with God the Father, and that the Father will only be known through the Son. From Catechism of the Catholic Church, paragraph 242, Jesus revealed that God is Father in an unheard of sense. He is Father not only in being Creator, He is eternally Father in relation to His only Son, who is eternally Son only in relation to His Father. What Jesus says in this verse is, if you want to see what God is like, if you want to see the mind of God, the heart of God, the nature of God, if you want to see God's attitude to man and woman, look at me, look at Jesus. It is the Catholic conviction that in Jesus Christ alone we can see what God is like. And it is also the Catholic conviction that Jesus can give that knowledge to anyone who is humble enough to receive it. In the third part of the Gospel today, Jesus invites us to take His yoke upon our shoulder. He said, "My yoke is easy," which can mean well-fitting. In Palestine, ox were made of wood. The ox was bought and the measurement was taken. The yoke was then roughed out and the ox was brought back to have it tried on. They make further adjustment until it fit well. The yoke is tailor-made to fit the ox. It means that the life that Jesus gives us is not a burden to cause us pain. Our tasks are made to measure to fit us by God. Whatever God sends us is made to fit our needs and our ability exactly. Jesus also said, "My burden is light." It is not that the burden is easy to carry, but it is laid on us in love. It is means to be carried in love, and love, it makes even the heaviest burden light. When we remember the love of God, when we know that our burden is to love God and to love one another as ourselves, then the burden becomes light. Brothers and sisters, in a moment we receive the Eucharist, the same Jesus who revealed the hidden things from the Heavenly Father to us. As in our daily life, we may have many heavy burdens from our workplace, our family, and our relationship with friends, which make us weary. This is the time we should ask Jesus to lighten our burden and to give us His rest.